Big movements in IDEANOMICS Incorporated stock price on Friday, moving 19.87% between high and low, updated on January 15, 2021. Buy or hold candidate since November 12, 2020 gained 228.11%. The IDEANOMICS Incorporated stock price fell by -3.64% on the last day, Friday, 15 January 2021, from $3.30 to $3.18. During the day the stock fluctuated 19.87% from a day low at $3.07 to a day high of $3.68. The price has risen in 5 of the last 10 days and is up by 59.8% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day along with the stock, which is actually a good sign as volume should follow the stock. On the last day, the trading volume fell by -51 million shares and in total, 82 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $261.46 million. The stock lies in the upper part of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and this may normally pose a very good selling opportunity for the short-term trader as reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be expected. A breakup at the top trend line at $3.34 will firstly indicate a stronger rate of rising. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to rise 187.67% during the next 3 months and, with a 90% probability, hold a price between $6.73 and $9.59 at the end of this 3-month period. Signals and forecast. The IDEANOMICS Incorporated stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, giving a positive forecast for the stock. Also, there is a general buy signal from the relation between the two signals where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections down, there will be some support from the lines at $3.01 and $2.33. A breakdown below any of these levels will issue sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, January 14, 2021, and so far it has fallen -3.64%. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Volume fell together with the price during the last trading day, and this reduces the overall risk as volume should follow the price movements. Support, risk and stop loss. IDEANOMICS Incorporated finds support from accumulated volume at $3.16, and this level may hold a buying opportunity as an upwards reaction can be expected when the support is being tested. This stock may move very much during a day, volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. This stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved 61 cents between high and low, or 19.87%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 17.15%. Our recommended stop loss, $3.02, -5.08%. This stock has very high daily movements and this gives very high risk. There is a sell signal from a pivot top found 1 day ago. Is IDEANOMICS Incorporated stock a buy? Several short-term signals, along with a general good trend, are positive, and we conclude that the current level may hold a buying opportunity as there is a fair chance for IDEANOMICS Incorporated stock to perform well in the short term. Due to some small weaknesses in the technical picture, we have downgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a strong buy candidate to a buy candidate. Current score, 1.672. Predicted opening price for IDEANOMICS Incorporated of Tuesday, January 19, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price January 19, 2021. Current price $3.31. IDEX is overvalued compared to its price of $3.18 per share, has below average safety, and is currently rated a hold. Recommendation, REC hold. REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the vector vest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. Value. Current price, $3.18. Current value, 24 cents. IDEX has a current value of 24 cents per share, compared to a price of $3.18 per share. This stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential, relative value/RV very poor. RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. IDEX has an RV of 0.06, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety, relative safety/RS. Poor. RS is an indicator of risk. IDEX has an RS of 0.72, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility and other factors. Timing, relative timing/RT. Excellent. RT analyzes a stock's price trend. IDEX has a relative timing of 1.69, which is excellent on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating, value safety timing/VST good. VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. IDEX has a VST rating of 1.13, which is good on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety, and timing. Stop price, $2.16. Stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. IDEX has a stop of $2.16 per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. C. Comfort Index. Good. C is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. IDEX has a C of 1.22, which is good on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. C is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, earnings growth rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. IDEX has a forecasted earnings growth rate of -8.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very poor. EPS, earnings per share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. IDEX has a forecasted EPS of -$1.08 per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE, price-to-earnings ratio. PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. IDEX has a PE of -2.94. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 62.75. A. Earnings yield. A reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. IDEX has an A of -33.96%. This is below the current average of 1.59% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, growth to PE ratio. IDEX has a GPE rating of -2.72. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. Dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in division. IDEX does not pay a dividend. Dividend yield. DI reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. IDEX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DI equals 100x, div/price. It is useful to compare DI with A. If DI is not significantly lower than A, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS, dividend safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. IDEX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and A levels that are much higher than DI. DG, dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. IDEX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG Vector. YSG is an indicator which combines DI, DS and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. IDEX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety, and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. VGVAL. VGVAL is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. IDEX has an VGVAL of 51,118,085 shares traded per day. Percent volume. Percent volume reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the VGVAL. Percent volume equals volume of VGVAL. VGVAL 100. IDEX had a percent volume of 60.84% on Friday, January 15, 2021. Percent PRC. IDEX price changed -3.64% from the prior day's closing price. Sales. IDEX has annual sales of 15 million. Sales growth. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. IDEX has a sales growth of 242.00% per year. This is excellent. Sales per share, SPS, IDEX has annual sales of 5 cents per share. Price to sales ratio, PS, IDEX has a PS of 63.47. Shares, IDEX has 314 million shares of stock outstanding. Market capitalization, IDEX has a market capitalization of 999 million. Business sector, IDEX has been assigned to the software business sector. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors. Industry group, IDEX has been assigned to the software, business, industry group. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors.